Give me good wine, I'll get you good whiskey. Let's get a house in the country. Give me good weed, I'll get you good coffee. Let's get on by the evergreen tree.
Let's get up, grab coffee cups and sit out on the porch. No traffic lights, sunny skies, chase a chill from the night before. We started this revival at the church of you and me. We left no room for the Holy Ghost, raised up a family tree.